you a dime.
True.
Oh, that is the fast one. Oh, and we're starting. Okay, so you thought you thought Fox died quickly to Kazuya, whoo lad.
Who's Puff? Okay, but so the thing about Puff in this matchup is that Puff is like so floaty that like the combos will not work for as long as they did on like
this matchup is actually very obnoxious for Kazuya because like everything Puff wants and loves is air combos. Everything Kazuya wants and loves is ground.
Wow.
And he's
Puff
dead.
can just avoid that and go crazy. And then on top of that, what's Kazuya got like one of his weaknesses is that he's got kind of awkward air movement, so he has really like janky, weird recovery. Puff is kind of top tier at edge guarding. So this matchup is like basically these characters are really good at punishing certain specific weaknesses of each other.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to if Hippo can keep solid confirms for specifically Puff, you can get stocks like you wouldn't believe. But if Desk can like just continue to avoid certain things and get these edge guards, then Kazuya won't get to play. Really good parries. Getting electrics into nairs. Really good call out there with the Dragon Punch.
That was
That roll out, Puff can't really do a whole lot to catch you.
Yo, the wave dash?
We move it? Oh, I tried to grab
him. He's dead?
It's just swinging.
Dude, I wanna see Puff die at 40 to fucking.
Oh, if he gets the
Whatever.
command grab now, Puff is definitely dead.
Well, yeah. It's not as funny though. It's not 40.
It's not as funny when it's not like 50 for like mid-stage. I tried the jab grab. Gonna lose your stock for it though, missing the tech.
That dash attack's like surprisingly really good at just taking stocks.
They buffed it.
It's trample too. It's funny mechanic. Ooh, I thought he was gonna back him.
Yo, we got the tech roll read!
Oh,
That was really good.
Never roll in against Puff ever.
Just like,
Never
oh,
do
you
that.
think, like, it's the classic. You dash in, you make him think, oh, he's gonna catch my dash out and dash attack. I'll tech roll in. No, Puff is
Yeah,
always ready for tech roll in. Always.
It's very true.
You see how fast that game was?
It was like a minute and a half, I think.
They are just swinging. Now you got scary metric music.
They stayed FD, which is like really random and weird, but I mean I don't really know how like what stages these two characters like, so maybe I'm just like.
I think FD's a smart pick here because
and
Kazuya doesn't have to worry about getting circle camped with platforms, and then on top of this, it lets Puff really abuse punishing landings with just he doesn't have to worry about like platforms.
That's true. That's true.
Rollout, interesting choice, Roll. That's just the immediate swings of all these electrics. Should be.
Yeah, rollouts like surprisingly like okay at like catching mashes. Ooh, that was
It's a
good.
decent call out online because it's just here's hitbox if you were throwing out commitment thing.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, dare look
It's harder to react.
That's what did there. Oh.
Yeah, the fair.
Never mind.
Okay,
No,
goodbye.
that's yuppie. Very smart Kazuya.
No, he's dead. I know he's not dead. What am I saying?
That's like the smart play. Like it's hard to tell because up B and jump look really similar, but like good Kazuya is to do your up B first and save your double jump because you get your up B back, so it helps you if you get hit.
Poggers.
So that's a low shield.
Oh, that's an unfortunate.
Poggers. Roll out.
And
What
yeah,
did you say?
exactly. Kind of like Change just put in chat too. Tech rolling in on Puff is only worth it if it's that situation of like, oh, well, I'm now at ledge and dash attack will kill.
Thank you, Cody Chains. Very cool. No one cares you play Min. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you, Chains. Love you. Yeah.
Way too high a percent for any jab follow up.
I think it's kind of wild that Kazuya has the damage output he does, as well as being that heavy. It's kind of wild. Oh, that
Hippo's
was
adjusting like his
just
gameplay a bit. He's not just throwing out these electrics. He's doing a lot more movement and anti-air, which is how you want to kill Puff.
Yeah. He's doing much better at punishing Desk for just like throwing out aerials.
But then right there, just help. You can't throw out electrics for free. It doesn't matter what Twitter told you. Electric can be punished.
Because Puff can just move in on you in the air so quickly.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of movement, like there. Tried to catch the air dodge, but just barely missed it.
I haven't asked you for games in like a month, bro. I hate
An
chains.
electric
I take
follow-up
it
that
back.
matters though.
Magic.
Hippo taking
Our
a
first
game.
Game 3.
I think this is like best of 5 anyway.
This is a best of 5. The first of our best of 5s. Old Smash 4 Link, when he was one of the thicker boys. Shout out to Smash 4 Link having tippers that were like better than Marths if they hit.
So true.
Where you're like, oh yeah, you don't want to do F Smash for damage. You actually want to do tipper first swing of Link F Smash. And it's like, wait, what?
I remember that. That was hilarious.
I was like, oh, okay.
Smash 4 was so wacky.
I love that game.
I love Smash 4.
I love top 15 characters fish for win cons while also playing neutral, and the rest of characters fish for win cons.
True. No neutral.
No neutral. Just throw.
Go to a
No
different
neutral.
stage for once. Yeah, no more of this FD nonsense.
Now
So
the
based off
how
of
the
that, I can
five-
kind of assume that that was Hippo's preferred choice, since now we got Desk's counter pick. Gear loop, and then falling with the Nair, just chase him all the way down.
Wow.
That was a good, like, good nair.
It was solid edge,
Just that long
solid
ass
off,
lasting
like
hitbox.
solid off stage
Ooh, he's-
play. I flashed before my eyes.
Yeah. Jigglypuff. Shoutouts to Mars Cafe.
True.
Interesting choice for the runoff side B. Try and just have like a lasting hitbox to catch jump because it pops up. I don't think side B is like a move you'd want to do for edge guarding.
I mean, if he did hit him, maybe he could have just followed it up with a fair.
Maybe. Especially because it lasts so long if you got like a late hit of it. Oof, almost caught him with the call out. Trying it again with the up air. Desk is holding on to life. Yep, tech roll out. The immediate dash grab.
He's
Once
like
again,
never
immediate
to
dash
roll
grab.
in.
Just not gonna have shield, not gonna have any other buttons, do other stuff.
The base mage, the forward throw.
Based mage.
Chop up.
Well, yeah, I had mentioned both. I had mentioned that both like platforms can mess up combos, but like on top of that,
And there's something
any
else.
stage that's big with platforms, because of your slower, awkward jump stuff, Elf can just be like, okay, I'm done, and just decide not to play the game.
Ooh, barely missing that forward smash. And the up smash.
That's just kind of running away with this lead, playing really smart, and here we're seeing that just, nope, let
Yeah,
me just
and
jump
now
from plat
he's-
to
now
plat.
he's
What are you
using
gonna do
those.
about it?
He's definitely using those platforms now to like kind of stall out
Just to stay away
Kazuya.
from the fucking.
Yeah.
What the heck is Kazuya gonna do about it? You can wait a good while.
Gonna wait for him to do something super committal, and then he can go in and punish it super fast. Airspeed.
Well, he's got really good horizontal airspeed. The tricky thing here, though, is like he's not getting hit, but like Jigglypuff can't fall fast. So you can do that to avoid things, but if he wants to get punishes, he has to play like this kind of more up close game here, where he's just around like one jump on platform height. Ooh, really good aggressive spot there. Hippo's kind of swinging, trying to catch these approaches.
What's that move called? The one where he jumps up the electricity. Yeah! And he
I
kills
don't
you in
know. I
70.
know it's the Shoryu input, or it's like the down forward down, but like I don't remember what it's actually called. Desk is currently sitting on match point. Is it just called Dragon Punch? Because I call it Dragon Punch because it's the Dragon Punch input, but I don't know if that's also just what it's called. You'll have to forgive me, I don't play Tekken.
GP, DP. Bro, did Aslam win? If Aslam didn't win his set, I'm gonna
Cringe. Aslam's cringe.
Aslam is cringe. He's like 12.
True. Literally 9 years old. What is he doing
I
in a
get some
Smash
yeehaws
tournament?
in the chat.
Aslam is up 1-0.
No minors
Yeehaw.
allowed at the Smash tournament.
True.
Yeehaw's
Sorry,
up.
Aslam.
We got Yeehaws. Oh, okay, the Hippo Steve?
The Hippo Steve? Okay,
The
never
Hippo
mind.
Steve.
Let's go, Hippo.
The Hippo
I'm sorry,
Steve in the
no,
kilt.
sorry, no bias, but I'm I'm a Steve fan. I love Steve.
Okay, let's see what you got. Another character where, hey, I got my combo starter, take 60. Let's see how this goes. Alright, Hippo, how are you gonna build resources with a flying puffball over your face?
Well, similar to like the Kazuya matchup, Puff is a little harder to combo because of, again, how floaty she is. Like the combos don't really work for as long as they do on most of the cast.
Right.
But also like you can kind of space fall against Puff with like if you use your like forward air back air and like your disjoints correctly. But Desk seems to be doing really well at just like getting it on Hippo. It's like
Desk is playing this like counter matchup
wow.
super well. Hippo has not had the chance to mine like anything and ran out of iron like instantly, and then because of that just was lacking tools. Like didn't have down airs, didn't have mine carts. Once he ran out of iron, it's like okay, now I'm just gonna threaten your space because you don't have ways to reverse me.
Yeah. And it's really hard for Steve to mine against characters with like good horizontal airspeed because they can just get in on him while he's trying to do his thing.
You can kind of hover in that burst threat range that's just out of Steve's like burst, because Steve's burst is limited by like without minecart it's pretty much just like dash attack, and it's like yeah you can just wait out range of that super easy. And Hippo's not
like,
building
mining has
really
that
good
little
walls
lag.
either. These like to like try to set anything else up. Yep, too hybrid or too light a character. You can't do the spike into up B or up smash. It's not gonna work.
Floatiness combined with how light she is, that makes her really annoying to just combo.
Desk is feeding
And
for that
Jared.
rolling.
You try to get to that red stuff.
Oh,
Now we're
that's
missing
more
the
like
Jared.
minecart will finally take the
technical.
spot. But nope, just dash attack. Just nope, not gonna respect. Not gonna wait. Not gonna let you mine.
Mine at all.
Deep combo.
Also,
There's 51.
Jane says it's called Dragon Uppercut. So.
Okay. So yeah, which makes sense. It's like an uppercut and it's using the Dragon Punch input.
Dragon.
Using his gold for a tool, okay. Trying to cover high and then go back to ledge punch. Hope he's trying to do like the ledge stall. Alright, Hippo, build some resources.
So true, man.
Oh, and you're dead.
Oh wow.
Oh no, nope,
Wait,
Steve.
wait,
He makes it back.
Steven?
Nope,
No,
he's
he
dead.
Steven moment? Oh.
He doesn't.
You tried to stall and build
No, no.
resources and you died for it.
Well, I mean, him stalling wouldn't have worked anyway because Desk was smart, destroyed the crafting table, and
Yep,
since
so you had to make a new one.
yeah, no, not even that. The crafting table automatically respawns
Right.
like on Steve after a little while, and
Yeah,
since it's
I
over
should
the
have
void,
clarified what I said. It has to make a new one on him, and that
Yeah.
messes up. You can't hold B to mine. You will build a thing.
Oh no, that's not even that either. What happens is it spawns on Steve and falls off the stage because there's like no actual stage there. Every
I
time
thought
it spawns,
can't land
uses,
on. Oh yeah, you're right. It can't land on block. I had to think about that.
and it uses resources every time it spawns in. So
Right,
it's just
right.
like, draining your resources.
Yeah. I knew it was bad, but I thought it's because it landed on block. But no, yeah, you're absolutely right.
So good stuff to
Good
Desk,
stuff to Desk.
defeating Steven, advancing to Grands.
Yeah, Desk sitting
My
pretty
God.
in Winterside Grands. Hippo Kazuya was doing pretty solid work.